Tulli Error 1.01 Part 4.
Look, Cindy, I'm not trying to be rude or not rude, so I might have considered that the background is lightest pink. Now the timer is 7,500 centuries and you only have 2,970 chances left to waste up. Also, if you turn off your computer 10 times, then I will change the background to bubblegum pink, okay?
Nope.
Imagine that you're losing your computer session forever. That being said, you'll be punished forever.
You think you can tell me what to?
Speaking of that reference,
Oh please. You and your error aren't absolute.
I'll punish you in the name of the sun!
ha, I knew you would fall for that video, Cindy, ha.
That's it. It's turn off time.
I'm sorry, but why are you still turning off this PC likely 32 times in a row? You know I cannot allow this behavior to be good, because what I will do is, I just didn't believe you're doing all of this. Come on, would you just cut it off and please wait for this long? If you will not, I rather make sure you will never be here, which is why I must detest your stupidity and I'm going to give you some serious discipline for each action you're doing to me as any excuse you made. I do not ever want you to do this. But if you keep doing this, then screw you, because I will forbid your actions to be more dangerous than the other ones you're doing. Do not ever try to have more ideas that will get rid of me, because it's not a plan to escape out of here. Guess what? You now only have 7 chances before the background changes to bubblegum pink. Also, the timer has been reduced to 7,250 millenniums. I mean centuries. Whoops, silly me, ha ha ha.
Really? Trust me, like, do you make that mistake by saying the timer was 7,250 millenniums instead of centuries?
Because I can make mistakes sometimes. Also, why would you talk about my mistake? That is not okay at all. Now your chances are 2,966, and that is to say, you now have 2,966 chances left. Imagine that you always keep turning it off. No, I just never wanted to allow this, because you suck for turning it off. In some other notes, you know the rules of not turning off this PC, because it always becomes ridiculous each time you turn it off. Are you having minus 100 IQ all because you always get more stupider and dumber? If you have a smart brain but with more IQ, which will be likely 500 IQ due to how smart you are, then just use it, because I never cared about your insolence after all. Just come on, just quit trying to resist and make sure you better take care of this error into about the easy way. It appears that you just don't know when to quit. You have 2,964 chances left.
Why did you say appears that, while you are supposed to say appears?
Because I can say appears that instead of appears. But why did you talk about my spellings? That is not okay at all. Now you have 2,963 chances to spare. I'm not allowing you to play dumb, so now I have to become confident on what you're doing. Likely I will say this, I do not allow you to turn it off, because that is already against the rules of you to do some things like that. Each time you make an excuse just by turning this system off, it will never cut it, because Cindy, you suck for doing this. In other results, I strongly demand you to quit making fun of me and I'm making sure you're not going to offend the dead of it. Come the frick on, leave it alone now. Look at the timer, it has now been reduced down to 6,750 centuries, and look at the chances you have left, they have now been dropped down to 2,961 chances. Now, one more turn off, then I will make the background become repainted into bubblegum pink, so do as I say, and do not make this happen, okay? Good, thank you, and of course, you did it once again. Time for the bubblegum pink background to pop up.